is my first ESIP. Didn't even know it existed before, but it's great. With the smaller groups, it seems there's more progress made. There's more conversations that are having as opposed to, I'm gonna talk about my research for 15 minutes and then we're gonna talk about something else. And I feel like there's already progress just in a few days.
So for me, it was like, wow, like kid in a candy shop. Like immediately, I was like, I'm gonna learn so much here and I'm gonna learn it so fast and I'm gonna come back every single time. And I think I've only maybe missed one meeting since.
We have many opportunities to interact informally as a part of the meetings. So it's not just sitting in rooms staring at PowerPoints. There are very interactive sessions, there are social events and other venues where we really do encourage interaction as opposed to what some people think of as when they go to meetings as dark rooms with PowerPoints.
ESIP is one of the most engaging, most fun conferences I've ever been to. It's just a very welcoming community, very diverse community, and just the whole spirit of ESIP keeps me coming back year after year.
One of the biggest things that can be valued here is the ability to have these very complex, these very detailed discussions with people who are facing the same challenges, and to share those experiences and to share the knowledge that from across domains is incredibly valuable.
I have to say that it's of academic, type of conferences or spaces, it's so relaxed and people are here to have a good time and also to work together. And so the confines of, in academia, you can be very hierarchical. That's kind of left at the door to a certain extent. And I think that allows for people to get along really well.
This is a dynamic group. It's a dynamic meeting. I'm very impressed by the media coordination, the smoothness of the operations.
Even if you're done, you can't deal with the sessions. There's like so many other people you bump into. Like, what are you doing? That's fascinating. I know this other person. And so, even on the off time, there's really no off time.
It's an incredibly supportive environment. It's a great conference to be like the first conference that you bring your students to. I think that's because, if they're nervous about it, they don't have to be, and they get that in about 30 seconds. And B, they get used to interacting with people in a positive way and as if they're equals.
You can come up to anybody and start a conversation with them, and they're going to respond in kind. And that is actually one of the great benefits of the organization. And I think one of the things that helps to lower that barrier for newcomers into the community to hopefully get comfortable quickly.
There's a lot of tools ESIP provides for new folks. There's the schedule, the online schedule, find things. It's very clear what the topics are going to be, so it's really easy for you to read quickly and find things that are interesting. And then, as you're starting to find yourself next to someone, introduce yourself, because everyone is very warm and welcoming.
Your professional reputation isn't on the line. The fact that we don't present papers or do review or any of that kind of stuff. You can just stand up and talk.
I really like the idea of this unconference. I think that's going to get, I just was outside on the board there, and there's a lot of interesting ideas that people are kind of crowd voting up, and I think there's going to be a great four sessions in that unconference.
Make up a session, that didn't exist 20 minutes ago and invite people to come to it. That's huge. That's huge.
I enjoyed networking with people both at my stage of career, and yes, there was definitely older, more mature career people who would interact with me.
For us in the data center infrastructure and technology area, it's a combination of science and technology at the same time. So from an informatics perspective, I really feel this is the one conference that kind of does the home run.
And I think that was about 3 or so years ago, and I've not missed a meeting yet. Just the crowd in general, I think that I get on with people here, so I've got the bug now, and I think I'll be back. That's me, I've got the bug.